Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing this evening? Happy full moon to you all. For those that are tuning in here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Very excited for tonight. For those that, and also very excited for you all to join. And not sure how you found Moon Omens, but definitely grateful you did. And for those that have joined before, welcome back. You all are hopefully I can talk tonight. You all are our soul family, and we're really grateful for all of you and just blessed to have this community that we can tap into, like where we all can come together and tap into ourselves, where we can find answers within ourselves. And honestly, that's the road less traveled these days, you know? There's so many answers and so many directions to go outside of ourselves. Sometimes we just need to slow down and see what's here for us and listen, to what's trying to get our attention, to return home and to receive everything that we're ready for. And so may this meditation be everything that you need. We're going to do a sound check really quick. If my voice and the music, if the volume sounds good with each other, please type perfect. If you feel the music needs to be a bit louder, just type louder or quieter as well. All right. Okay. Mostly perfects, but some louders. All right, let's see what I can do here. For those that are tuning in for the first time, just to set your expectation for what this meditation is all about and how these global lives work at Moon Omens, I always set an intention before pressing the go live button that whatever is meant to be shared through me feels natural, and I feel almost as if it's happening through me. It's not something that I'm forcing. And so if you hear me guiding or talking, it is because I'm meant to. And if I'm quiet and there isn't a lot of guidance, then the intention is that we're all having revelations and having the experiences we need to have within ourselves. And if I can help in any way, I trust that it will be so. And as we begin, let's all, as a community, as the soul family, let's take in a deep inhale through our nose. And at the top, slowly release. And again, another deep inhale through your nose. Feel your chest expand. And slowly release. One more time. Really feel the little things, the little sensations. The air like enter your nostrils. Feel your shoulders loosen. your tongue rests at the bottom of your mouth as you slowly release. May you invite the calmness, the inner peace, the creativity that is embedded in your soul, that is a part of who you truly are. May you invite it to rise to the surface like the full moon, so you may see your life in your current position along your path from a viewpoint of love, peace, and creativity. So you may see all the possibilities that are before you and how blessed you are to be where you are. There's so much that we can learn from observing the lion, knowing that the spirit of the lion lives within all of us. But as we observe the lion, after it eats and it hunts and it has a full day and a full belly, the lion rests and could appear lazy to many outsiders. But the lion doesn't question itself and feel guilty for resting, for laying down, and for maybe appearing lethargic or lazy or unmotivated. The lion trusts the process and it knows itself. It knows what comes after the rest, the rejuvenation. And then the lion knows what had to happen to get it to where it is. The lion trusts him or herself. When we're going through so many changes in our life, and I know you are, we can question ourselves because our rhythms change. We're constantly adapting and learning to flow. And we can question, are we doing it right? Are we learning quick enough? Could we get better? Could we grow at a different pace, a better pace? Are we on the right path? All these questions can overwhelm us, but the reality is, you are exactly where you need to be. You have chapters and chapters of life behind you, and you have learned more than you're consciously aware of at any given moment. So trust that you are enough. You are learning at the pace that you need to. The experiences are guiding you to answers and to lessons. that are helping you unlock new ways of seeing things, that will evolve your way of doing things naturally, gradually, organically, exactly how it needs to go and flow. You are learning to trust yourself more and more because you deserve it. You are worthy of it. And it's meant to be that way. Have you ever noticed that the darker the night is, the brighter the moon and the stars appear? If you ever bring a flashlight outside during the day, you'll see that it's unnoticeable. You can shine it at a wall and you won't really see the light. But if you bring that flashlight to a dark room, it'll light up the room. But the light was still on, even though you couldn't see it in the daylight. Sometimes we need to go through dark and uncomfortable and unknown moments just to remind us that our light is still there. And when we get through these moments, it's because our light led us through. It's a reminder. We go through experiences all to remind us of what's already here within us. It's a journey of trusting ourselves and trusting God within us. This connection our soul has to creation. But sometimes we just need to go through those moments so that we can see our light. We can experience ourselves in a refreshing, unfamiliar, and new way that exposes us to a new dimension of ourselves, a layer of ourselves, a sliver of potential that leads us on a journey of exploring more of it. The moon also shows us that there's phases to our emotional realm and how we're going to feel. And sometimes we want to always be shining so brightly. We want to express ourselves fully with everyone around us. We want it to always be a full moon in our emotional world. But the moon also shows us and teaches us to give ourselves grace through the highs and the lows, through the dim, dark, and the light and bright phases of our life. That we won't always be feeling full, but there's purpose in all of it. There's purpose in every phase of our journey. And we can give purpose and give gratitude to those moments we're feeling full. And to observe, why are we feeling full? Who is around us? What are we thinking about? What are we entertaining? What are we giving energy to? And we can devote more time and energy to those things in the days to come. When your cup is full, you can keep filling it and it will overflow. But sometimes we need to just stop pouring into it and we need to drink the cup. And that's a whole different phase. That's where we get into the new moon, the darker phases, where we're sitting with ourselves. We're sitting with all the things that are in our life and we're contemplating them. We're receiving them in a different way. We're receiving them more internally, like when we drink a cup. We'll drink what's in a cup. The beautiful thing is that you are here through all that you've been through. And you have this creativity about you. Maybe a creativity you don't always acknowledge, but you're looking for more. You're surrendering to the invisible, to the unknown, and that's creativity. You're letting a life force move through you. That is creativity. And you are you. And you're accepting and embracing that more and more every day. You are a creative soul. Writing your story one day at a time. In the moments that are uncertain, you let it unfold and you grow through all that you experience. The tough times, the dark times, the uncomfortable times remind you of your light, of your potential and capabilities, that you're not alone, and that you have everything you need for your journey. take the next couple of minutes and slowly begin to bring your conscious awareness back to your breath and your breathing rhythm. And as you do, sit on and contemplate, what are you grateful for right now? What's something that brings a smile to your face just to think about? Just to carry in your mind and on your heart. What are you thankful for? Taking a deep inhale through your nose. And release. Start to feel your fingertips by wiggling them. Same with your toes. You can move your neck around a little bit and loosen it up. One last deep inhale through your nose. Deepest one yet. And now at the top, slowly release. And when you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. Welcome back. For those that want to carry on this meditation and have some solitude, go ahead and hop off the meditation. Thank you so much for joining. For those that would like to stay, in a couple of minutes, I will guide us through the full moon affirmation. We started this a couple moons ago, where I would ask you all to actually, I think I did it just last time by mistake, but I thought it was cool to share an emoji, but also if you'd like a word or two or a sentence that just describes how that meditation was for you, what stood out to you, what spoke to you. How are you feeling? glad you all had such amazing experiences. I'm reading all the messages that you all are writing. Just awesome. Humbled by the responses and by the experiences that you all had. When you're ready for the full moon affirmation, go ahead and just comment your favorite emoji. I love to see what you all put each meditation. And for those that are new to these global live meditations that we do at Moon Omens, these affirmations, every meditation or global live meditation afterwards, I do a guided affirmation. This isn't something that's pre-written, so I'm not able to send it in the chat for us to read it along together. It's something that will just come right from me in this moment, from my heart and from where I am and from how I'm feeling. So my intention is that it meets you where you are, and that as you affirm it with me, it speaks to you. So may this affirmation be what it needs to be for all of us. And so I affirm, I'm in this place in my life where I've come so far, yet I know it's just the beginning to something really special that has been building and building over time. Something has been growing from within me. Something unavoidable, something that I am very thankful for, because it's making me a better person. What's been growing within me is a light. It is a love. It is a purpose. It is a truth. I'm thankful for where I am. And I know that what I need most during this time is trust and patience. Being creative sometimes means I can imagine all that can come from the efforts that I'm putting in. I can imagine all that is possible for me. And it's exciting. I want to actualize it and manifest it immediately. But I know there is a process, and I trust it. Creativity also sometimes means that I can imagine things that aren't there. I can imagine scenarios built off fear, where I fail and where I fall short. But I am where I am meant to be, and I trust the timing of my life, and that any setback I experience is a setup for a breakthrough. And so I will continue to feed my energy into positivity and faith and in trust. I trust myself. I trust my calling and the path that I have been on, that I am on today. I trust where this path is leading. So may it be, and so it is. Back to someone read The Alchemist, that's for sure. That's awesome. You all are very welcome. And thank you all. These experiences are necessary, that's for sure. Very much needed, and I try to let those affirmations come out slow so we can all kind of affirm them together, but I'm not really in control of the pace when I'm talking. It's coming from a place of of passion and just maybe a little bit of just excitement and enthusiasm. So thank you all for bearing with me and receiving the most out of it. I feel this very unique affinity for this moon. So I'm a Leo sun and a Cancer moon, and just I don't know, between those two placements, I just feel a very strong affinity, like a really I don't know, like a very powerful connection to this moon. So I'm just thankful that we get to share this moment together. Oh, I got a twin on here. What's your rising sun? I'm a Aries rising. Oh, a lot of Cancer moons are in here. That's not a coincidence for sure. There's purpose in that. Scorpio rising. Victoria said, funny, I was curious of your placements as you were talking. Did any of my placements surprise you? Aries rising, Cancer moon. Yeah. Tina asks, How do you know what your moon and rising sign is? You'll need to have your birth time ready, but you can just type in free natal chart reading on Google. I think like Cafe Astrology or something along those lines will pop up for you. Just put all your information in and it'll give you like a free like chart with your placements. And you'll see more than the major three there with the rising moon and sun, but those will be there too. Julia, I haven't heard. I'll screenshot this though, so I can check it out. Thank you for recommending. Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot about sharing the music. So I just go on YouTube a lot of the times and start like sifting through some of the meditations, and this is one of them that I was really liking how it started out. 8 hours of powerful theta waves, healing, deep meditation, sleep, rise intuition, improve memory, and it's by this channel. You're welcome, everyone. We do these every new moon and full moon, so right at I don't know if it's on the first or a day before for the new moon, but in a couple weeks, we'll do another Global Live meditation. I hope you all can join, and again, really appreciate you all. And I love the space that we are creating together. It's special. Amishi, hope I'm pronouncing your name right there. You said I used that last night to put my kids to sleep. Very nice. I may have to try that on my kids. All right, sweet. I'm glad I said it right. For my daughter, so I have a 5-year-old daughter named Jane, and for her I used to do music, like play music quite often, but as she got a little older, the routine kind of shifted to like we read a book for her, and then she can almost read a book now herself, but we read a book and then like my wife, her mom, or I will sing her a song, and that's usually like the last step of her night routine. It used to be a song, but she kind of grew out of it. And then I have a 2-year-old boy named Sawyer, and he kind of grew up with the hand-me-down routine of his sister, so he doesn't get the music. But he grew up not needing it. He's used to the book and the song, and he loves his back being scratched. My angels, you asked, what is your favorite meditation song? What is it called? The Butterfly Effect is probably like, I would play it every new moon and full moon, but I don't want anyone to get sick of it. So I don't play it as often as I'd like to, but the Butterfly Effect is my favorite. But I'm listening to a lot of lo-fi music that kind of gives me this meditation. Like, it's like a, what is it called? We'll just go with the lo-fi, because there's another name for it, but I'm drawing a blank at the moment. But I'm listening to that almost every day. I have a lot like lo-fi going. That's like really soothing and relaxing. That kind of sets that meditative feel. Helps while I'm like writing or thinking or working on things that are tedious. If I'm doing the dishes, it's just nice to have that music going. Get a little dance and some rhythm going while I'm, doing something like that. I don't know, it's nice. I'm so used to it now. I've been kind of got hooked on this type of music for years now. Misty, I listen to the Butterfly Effect every night. Yeah, it is unmatched, that's for sure. I listen to Lo-Fi Girl every day. I follow her on Instagram, so you're not alone. Caitlin said, my 9-year-old son loves meditation for his sleep routine. I think it's so cool to hear others that are having their children get used to or enjoy meditation music at a young age. Like, it's powerful stuff. Like, it's a vibration, and for it to not be foreign, like when I was growing up, that style of music was so foreign to me that you kind of like automatically reject it when you hear it. It's much easier to attach a stigma to it when it's foreign and unknown, but when you're so used to it, I think it's very powerful, because a lot of that music carries this vibration of calmness and love and peace, and it's very helpful to have that be a natural state of being, and music is a tool to help really tune us in to that feeling, which is why I like when I was growing up and I would go to the gym or go play sports, like I would rely on like that 90s hip hop, the early 2000s like hip hop and music to really like pump me up. But I rather now like listen to like lo-fi and stuff like that before I go into a workout or go play sports, because I'd rather be in a state of calmness and that peace when I'm playing sports, because I feel like I'm my best version of myself when I'm in a calm state of mind, when I'm like at peace and I'm not like in this very compulsive like this pump up, this amped up, this like even impulsive feeling. Then I feel like I'm just like reacting rather than when I'm calm. So yeah, music is huge. It's huge for me, and it's awesome to hear that it's huge for you all as well. Work out the classicals. Hey, I have done it. Classical, jazz, all of it. Tanya says, I've been listening to 70s soulful Motown type music for the past week. I've been so good energetically. Yeah. Yep. Ah, Julia, that's a good idea for the 22222. We have a blog we're going to release then. That could be a good idea. Let me sit on it, talk with the team, and then we'll go from there. But thank you for planting that seed. All right, everyone. Much love to you all. Thank you for staying all the way to this point and chatting with me. I hope you all have a incredible rest of your week and weekend and next couple of weeks, and we'll connect soon, either on 2/22 or for the new moon. We'll see. But anyways, much love to you all, and we'll talk soon. Sending you love, light, and peace.